Hey, this is Dokoro, but you can call me Cyan. So, I found this game, funnily enough. I need a mobile game that I can play offline. But, funnily enough, obviously I'm not on my phone right now. Uh, was playing the trial version, didn't really get that far. And then I was like, you know what? I think this would be fun to play, like, really focusing. And I was like, do I want to pay $7 for my phone? It's like, maybe I do. But then I was like looking, and then I think I just accidentally came across this on Steam somehow. So I got it on Steam instead. So the search for a good offline mobile game continues. So I played one little loop. Didn't get that far. Got a little unlucky, but that's fine. I like roguelites. I actually don't know the difference, but maybe one day I'll learn. But I did delete that save slot, so we'll just start again. Stars in the sky are going out one by one, but no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memory. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do him any good, I guess. No, I actually would like to skip the tutorial. Sorry guys, I'll explain it as I play. So, during the tutorial you get these resources during the game. I'm not entirely sure, well I think I do understand how. And I'll explain it as it happens. Can I change stuff? You know what, I'm just gonna keep everything the way it is. I'm not a big fan of Beacon, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So, to start with, you have your loop. You walk along the path and it's like an auto scroll, auto battler, but you influence the decisions outside of the battle by placing tiles and by getting items from these enemies. You have a day system over here. Not entirely, I think day just happens as you're walking and battling, and then you have your boss. But I don't think that's tied to day. I think that's tied to something else. I think that's maybe placing down tiles. This path, everything is wrong. But I remember, it looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it. So I haven't made it to the first boss. I haven't done, I'm not even sure if I fully understand the combos and y'all. So this is the first battle. Oh, you can scroll over at it. Okay. So you see these blue bars, that's basically when you do your attack. So now after the first battle, here's one of the many rewards. So this is one of those like terrain tiles that I can put down. So I'm gonna put it over here. I like to put it. I'll put it right there, and I'll show why later on. So for every mountain, see every tile has its own like unique thing. So plus 5 HP for each adjacent. So see now I'm. Oh, I suppose no. I actually don't get a bonus because it needs the adjacency bonus. So see, I think yeah. So every once a day, there's a 5% chance. Maybe that's. Oh no, that was the day starting. So that's why that slime just spawned. But that's fine. And there's, I believe the tile said a 5% chance for slime. All right, so now we have like equipment. So that's just the base upgrade. Can't do much more. Can't do better than that. So the unique thing about the meadow is that it says heals 2 HP at the start of the day, but if you put it next to something else, it becomes a blossoming meadow, I believe. It's like 3 HP instead. But I won't put it down just yet, especially. I'll show you why in a moment. All right. So we don't have a ring, so just put that there. All right. So a rock. Now I believe. Yes. See, we have plus 5 HP from the adjacent rock, and then this rock has a base plus 3 HP. Hold on. What it says? We should be getting 11 from this, but then 86 from the armor. But it says 90. Weird. I don't fully understand. Whatever. I'm getting HP from these rocks and mountains, and then I'll put a meadow next to this rock. And you see how it's plus blooming meadow. Did I say blossoming? So, and because it is the start of the day, we'll get a little HP time soon. We still don't have a weapon. Well, sometimes if you just complain, you'll get it. So, no shield, so that's just a base upgrade. So the rocks and mountains, you want them to be near each other. See, that's the same. There's no point in changing that. Now, grove is interesting because this is a different tile. It's not a terrain like these. These you put on the path itself, and it's how you influence that there's more enemies to fight except slimes, because you need better equipment in order to fight the boss. We're gonna set up. I think I like this little area because it's a little more compact. I mean, some of the I don't fully understand the beacons, but I'm gonna put it right here. See, now we're doing way more damage. Counter, or pure damage. I'm not entirely why. Maybe pure damage means that it's ignoring defense. Because I'm pretty sure these guys have defense as well. I'm gonna put. You know what? Let's just make. Maybe there's. So now there's unique things that happens when certain tiles are placed, right? Like the meadows become blooming meadows. I don't know if there's anything unique about the groves. We'll do counter. We'll do counter instead of pure. We're still hitting these guys. We're still beating these guys in 2. Ooh, hold on. Let's pause. See that? Now that's a straight upgrade, and the equipment gets deleted. I wish I could get rid of stuff, but put another rock down. So preserve pebbles. Oh, I see. So the more, so if these, okay. See, I didn't fully understand this stuff. That's fine. So that's the loot I want to bring back to the camp, which I'll show off later. Okay, is this, see, now this is, that's worse than what I currently have. We don't want that. We'll do rock. All right. 141. See, we're expanding. So let's see. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. So, okay. Now we've made it to the campfire. So we can either retreat, I think, for full. I have a setting that makes it so it pauses when I reach the loop. Maybe I'll turn that off. I can leave the loop whenever I want, but I lose 60%, or I only keep 60% of what I have. If I die in battle, I think I can only keep 30%. Full HP. We don't have much. We don't have any resources. Nothing to bring back home yet. I think we get like certain materials from walking through the grove. Maybe like, I don't know, like branches or something that we can turn into one preserved wood. But it will be a new day soon. Some slimes have spawned. And I believe, yep, they are. I don't know what effects. I'm trying to remember how the enemy levels get higher. But you see, I think they were a little tougher that time, but still hidden too. Damage to all. Okay. That's unique. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna lock it just so I can remember that, because what that means is that I can maybe start focusing on putting enemies stacking onto each other, and I get like a little chip damage here and there. But obviously, like, 2 is not too great. No, see, now I'm hitting these guys. I'm beating these guys only in. Okay. Spider. So now we have another. No, let's just. So these guys spawn on adjacent tiles. So if I put one over here, it's only going to spawn spiders here, and it's going to stack them a lot. But if I put it, let's say, for example, right here, it has 3 tiles to be spawning them on, which means that the difficulty will go down because I'm not fighting like 3 or 4 spiders all at once. There we go. Okay, perfect, perfect. See, I did get something. Stable branches. Oh, to get stable woods. Counter. And then did he evade my counter? That's funny. So, I was gonna show off, but let me just. You know what? We'll just put more around these rocks. Did I get anything interesting? Nope. Okay. That is a level 3 sword, so let's. I mean, that's just straight upgrade. Let's put a beacon down over here. We don't have anything over here. I'm just gonna use this for movement speed. Maybe that's silly of me, but new day. So how much we get? 18 per day. Battlefield. Okay. Now, I don't know if these guys have. How do I feel about this? I think I want to keep them. Okay. They spawn chests, which give loot, but sometimes the chest can be a mimic, but they still give loot anyway. If they die near something, there's a chance for it to become a ghost. And those are pretty tough. Maybe I just have it right here. Chest spawns right in front of the camp at the end, after the loop, because I believe it's loop, right? Yeah, spawns at a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. And it's not like the spider. Oh, well, the spider only does once. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it's like. All right, Vampire Mansion. I was gonna put it here, but then I don't want spiders. I don't want rat wolf spiders and vampires, because what vampires do is that they don't spawn anything, but anything you fight within their radius will add a vampire to that battle. So I want something kind of easy. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Spiders are kind of easy. The rat wolf was kind of giving me a little trouble, I think. At least they were tougher than the. But spiders will stack. There's a chance for them to stack. You know what? Let's fight the dead vampires. Loot. Or I wanted to say loot, but instead of loot. But there will be loot, because as we continue, there will be a chest. And it seems to be just a chest, not a mimic. Alright. And we got some good armor. See, that's a massive upgrade. So we'll read it after we put it on. Okay, so we're getting some evasion and vampirism. So now we can maybe like focus in one direction. Be like, we have this vampirism ring. And that's a little bit of, you know, a little bit of sustain that we have now. Especially because we have a little bit of damage, right? Let's see what's it like, you know. We're only healing 1, but that's fine. Let's see, pure damage. Let's put on some rocks. And pure damage. Or counter. You know what? Let's just beat you faster. I don't think I'll ignore these. We'll wait for our upgrade. Okay. Oh, that's a level 2 weapon. Okay, cemetery. I don't want... Okay, skeletons are kind of strong. Let's put that, like... I want them by the vampires. We'll just put them there. Spider spawn there. Gonna start stacking. Back off, human. I don't know what voice that is. A vampire? Where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger! Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right! I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work, and just let me bleed you dry. And so we got a little bit of rat wolf stacking. How is he... Oh, I didn't know that. So vampires give vampirism to... Hold on. A little pause right there. A little damage boost. Now, that's nice. Okay, and then... Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. Oh, see, so he's talking about the vampires. Alright, let's look at this. I think I like... It's like 40 more HP, but we're getting regen, evasion, and vampirism. That adds up. That adds up. Okay, now spiders. Now spiders. Now this might cause some battlefield shenanigans with ghosts, but that's fine. There's only one tile. Hold on, but pure damage. Is that stacking damage onto me? Because, or does that just mean that some of my damage will be pure? Let's see, how much, okay. 34 damage. Whoa. 34 damage. I'm gonna assume, hold on, pause. I'm just going to assume, no, how did I do 34? I didn't crit anything. I'm gonna assume there's some additive bonuses. So let's just. I'm gonna assume that this is actually, yeah. Yeah. So it does add. See, now I'm doing 17 to 25. Yeah, I have some evasion, nice. And some vampirism, but that's less damage. I'm not messing with that. Okay. Hold on, we have some stuff to play around. Now we have some unique stuff. We have a 3x3 for the rocks and mountains, and this is these are basically the two things that I know about where they transform. But now harpies will spawn, but I still want to add like some rocks and mountains because the mountains have their own things, and then the goblin camps will spawn after 10 rocks/mountains have been added. Okay, we have another vampire house. Vampire mansion. I want to put them by the skeletons or these spider. Well, you know what? Right there can't hurt. And then I don't know. Maybe a road lantern. Hold on. This reduces the maximum number. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can influence this goblin camp. We put it here. We have 4 tiles that are being affected. And I like that 4 means more. So no stats are changing, but maybe that just means I should put down the cemetery. Okay, hold on. Beacon, cemetery. Let's put you like here. Let's have I don't know. Sure. It's a little scary. I don't know. Anything? Nope. I mean, lower level loot. Stop! Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You could do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob. No other order in this world. Fair enough. Guess I don't have any good objection to that. Oh, wait, I do have one. How about... Alright, and then a little, see, now we're it's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world is trying to restore itself. That, or even the apocalypse, isn't enough to get rid of some pests. Okay. Damage still all 5. I think as time goes on, right? Like, we're kind of stacking everywhere. Let's put that there. Like, this slime, it won't be as easy to kill because they're not stacking damage. I think we might have actually killed it in one hit there. Alright, Oblivion. No, I'm not too good at. So this deletes any tiles or monsters on the road. So for example, if this goblin camp is like, it's like stacking too much, we can just delete it. And I guess that's the skeleton that deleted everything, so we're using his magic. Oh, that's a bit of the Lich's magic. No skeleton, but hold on, we did collect something. It seems like maybe we get rocks when we pass the cemetery. See, now this is something where it's like that damage helped a little bit. Pure damage, attack speed. Yeah, I think that's like, in a way, that's a damage boost over time, right? Okay, treasury. Whoa. It didn't pause when I wanted it to. We're doing good on health. Treasury. So this is what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna just start building We'll stop the rock and mountain from approaching here, but we can continue mountains like around. We want to kind of like surround this completely, and we actually get something. We get a unique thing. All right, just a regular chest. A loot drop. So okay. Same amount of damage. We lose the damage to all. But we're getting an attack speed and some counter. We don't really have any other counter. We'll lock it. We'll look at it. Like, look at this area with the damage to all. Especially like these are all These are also all vampire guys here. Okay. Get a preserved pebble. Mess up the slime. Ooh, the slime is now a little scary. Alright, some spiders and some vampires. Like I said, I don't know how it works like targeting. On. Have I just not been like looking at my shield? Sorry. Alright. Put a mountain over here. Spider cocoon. We don't want to stack. We can just put it right. We don't mind killing the spider. We don't mind putting some stuff under the beacon. The beacon will give them like a bonus, right? This is gonna be a little scary. 4 rat wolves and then a vampire. Who knows what's going on? But we have some more defense now. I've been lacking in that. Pause. Damage to all. I think that's just what I'm going for right now, right? Damage to all and some sustain. Let's just put that there. What is the? I'm assuming. Yes. So it's giving me I think that was a noticeable change. I don't know what a metamorphosis is. All right. See now it's like boom. Whoa. Hold on. Damage 14. That's a lot. That's pretty good. That's. Now we want the defense. It's only 50. Armor. Health. Suffering a little bit. No, we want damage to all. Well, I don't know what that was. Oh, that was the metamorphosis. We got some food supplies. See, we're okay. Another spider. We could put that. We could put that. We could put that here. We're kind of halfway to the boss. I know I'm talking a lot. It's like throwing some stuff down. Counter. No, we want. We'll put another treasury right there, I suppose. No. Ooh, that spider spawned. Oh, that's fine. I didn't see how much health. Oh wait, 33 health per day. We're stacking the damage. We could stack the damage to all, but that's like scary. It is scary. Because then, what do we? Okay, because we're losing some defense, and we're kind of low in health. But it's it's boosting a number I already have, right? That sounds like pretty good. I don't understand how I just did 42 damage though. That I'm like a little confused on how that's working. Yeah, let's just build down here. Beacon. See, like this right here is kind of scary. We could delete the goblin camp, but it's like that won't delete the enemies on there already. Kind of low in health. You know what? Let's just. That was just scary. Even though like I was building for damage to all, like I'm just not feel like in a good position. And the skeleton is gonna show me like what for right now? Oh no! Boom! In 2. Okay, damage to all goes down. We get a little defense, we get a little counter. We don't really have, like, any counter that it would boost. I think I'm good. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Yeah, see, that's just it. Kind of don't care about the beacon. Maybe. Fuck it. Okay, we got some. Let's get some epic loot from that. Pure damage. We lose damage to all. No, I'm not seeing it. So what happened? What happens now? Spawns a gargoyle. I didn't know that. I've never actually done that before. We'll just fill in. We'll just fill in. We good? Do some? No, because when we lose our damage to all, I just don't want that. Are you in? You're just there. Chest. Max speed. Oh, I don't want to lose my damage to all. Let's just that's like a dangerous little area right now. No, I don't want to put vampire. Well, I kind of two-shot that last one. Pure damage and regen. I like that. I like that, I do. What I would like is some vampirisms, because I'm hitting for like 40 right now. Imagine that if I had like 10%. A woman, a harpy voice. No! What do you mean, no? You want to save the world! I don't know, I think I'm doing the goblin voice again. You want to ask for our help? Our answer is no. How did you... But why no? We see far away. I don't know what. We see deep inside. For a long time, there has been an emptiness instead of the sky. That doesn't stop us from seeing your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. Oh, that I can't talk for long on that. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin. May they live and be strong. May they join the cycle of life and death. That is life. That is the world. Oh my god. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings. And life will go on. How many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die, and I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the Harpies can have all the sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. Oh. Oh, that's just upsetting. I'm sorry. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no home for Harpies except in the highest mountains, but there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mansions were cut off from reality. Ooh, one-shot that. Pure damage. But we want that. Where's that damage to all? Pause. We lose some. Ooh, this is. That's still a lot. And does it stack for when I'm attacking multiple? 7, I think it does. I think it does. I think it does. More spiders. We put a little spider cocoon there, and a little more rock. We can fill in this like. Or we can. Oh, now it plus 1 more HP. Curious if the vampires and stuff. How's my sustain? Not too good. Not too good. Can I like just put 2? What just happened? Only ghosts trade on the battlefield. It changed to like the sounds of blood clot every 4 days. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Kind of scared. Not looking good. I don't know. See, I can't put any there, but we can do some. We can put more. That is so evil. I feel. It's fine because that means I get a little more vampirism for hitting. Pure damage. It's like most of my damage to fall. Might not make it. Ooh, that evade was so... Okay. No! Pause. Pause. Oh, we can't even put anything. Well, I could put the vampire mansion there, but that's gonna be on the... Gonna be on the damn goblins. Yeah, that's another vampire fight. I'm just curious, like, if that had done anything. All right, I think I don't live. I'm on 22. Let's keep 60. What am I losing? I'm losing 2 wood, a food supply. I mean, let's retreat. All right, now we're at the camp. I can't believe it. Hey, everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors. Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That, or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. Like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families. Maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return? That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it was so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. Real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad if you could help us. and we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask to follow us you out there. Don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. Alright. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are the few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Oh, some resources. Nice. Do they generate me stuff? Loops so this is good 4 minutes already. Okay. Alright, so we can't build that. So we were one off. We made it to the camp, we could have, because I think I did lose one food supply, but we can build a field kitchen. Plus 10% to the campfire's healing power, so is that 30 now or 40? It might be 40. Unlocks the Blood Grove card. Potions. Consumables, I don't know. I'm a big fan of consumables. What is this? The stable metal. How did I get metal? What got me metal? I got a lot of metal, but I don't remember from what. Skeletons? No, they give me... Huh, I don't remember. Okay, I don't know. Can't be destroyed, but its inhabitants will gladly move to better housing. Build it. Okay. Well, field kitchen. What's like closer? Alright, we want something that's like closer. Yeah, let's build it right there. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What? You waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special, everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes, and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Okay. So, does this, I think I'm gonna assume that it's 30 now. 30 now. It's just shown to be stacking. Not enough to upgrade. We can't upgrade the campfire. Destroy the building. Oh, I guess there might, maybe there's a little bit of tile adjacency game in the building. That's nice. That. Okay. Alright, we don't have enough for anything else. So, hey, that was our first loop. Didn't even fight the boss. Didn't even see the boss. Getting a little grasp of the game. Let's look what this Blood Grove does. We can be placed adjacent to the road near other trees. Near the trees. It is a tree. Or maybe do we need groves? Its roots devour enemies that have less than... Oh, so it's like a execution. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so hold on. What if I just do... Oh, why can't I Blood Grove? Because I need trees. Hold on. Is a meadow a tree? No, just the groves. See, now I can do Blood Groves. That's okay. There's anything else triggers it? Rocks make mountains spawn? Hold on. Why is it now percentage based on the rock? That's strange. What is it? Why is it blinking like this? Is this just the maximum I can have? Is this minimum and maximum? Like, I can't go unless I have... Yes, okay. Don't want the beacon. Keep the Oblivion. fully understand the rule yet. But we want all this. We didn't even see the blood clot. That's fine. So, okay, that's interesting. There's like a tree. So this is where, okay, so deck building. Okay, I'm a big fan of a deck builder. Class that doesn't have any particular benefits or disadvantages is the highest durability compared to other classes. I guess, yeah. Classes. Oh, and then you stack damage. Interesting. Interesting. Get more classes. Interesting. A lot. Oh, that looks like that's gonna be some blood grove stuff right there. Don't we already have a cemetery? Oh, this is for the build. This is for that's for design. Okay. Well, that was our first attempt, but now we're stronger. We have something new. We heal more at the campfire. We have something to execute things by groves. We can stack. We could put some more groves stacking, and then is this a radius thing, such as they spawn something dreadful from their remains. Oh, so it's a little. Maybe after it executes a certain amount of things, it's just like a big giant evil blood tree or something. Okay, we'll find out. I wonder if this is an adjacency, if it's like Vampire Mansion, but no, it says adjacent, so it's gonna work like Spider Cookies. So we'll have like a grove section with a blood grove. See, grove, blood grove. Okay. It'll work out. We'll figure it out. But we're stronger. Next time we'll play with the blood grove. We'll see how that works. We'll see what it does. And you know, I'm excited. It's like painting a picture. It's like now, like I really like that Harpy, the rocks, the mountains. I have a 9x9. Maybe there's not that much else to the Blooming Meadows. Maybe if you play around with Oblivion, if you make a 9x9, because they need something around, right? But how is the middle one gonna do something? Maybe that's how, maybe we'll focus on that. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do 9x9. I don't know if the Blooming Meadows stay blooming if there's nothing around them, right? So, maybe there's something in the future that, like maybe this mud hut makes it, who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll find out. All right, but yeah, that's Loop Hero. That was honestly really fun.